Hey, do y'all agree with Stephen A. and his top 5 wrestlers? I disagree, man. But let's see what he got to say.
Who are the greatest wrestlers of all time? Our favorites. I got my own list. Triple H, this is for you, baby. I'm in the house. I got a top 5. Okay, when I think about a top 5, I'm talking about my favorite.
One thing you got to give Stephen A., man. He always come with the energy. I'm more laid back. I can't do it, man. But hey, shout out to Stephen A.
The people who moved me, okay? Not you, Triple H. You always on my list, baby. But I want you to watch this list right here. RC and Cam already hate it, so I know they're not going to be fair. But I expect fairness from you, Triple H. I expect fairness from you. Let's go to top 5 on the list right here. Number 5, bam! I can't leave the World Warriors out. I'm a Road Warrior fan. You understand?
What?
The greatest tag team of all time. The Road.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I don't know. I don't know if they're the greatest tag team. We gonna see later. Yeah, we gonna see later. I'm gonna do a video about the greatest tag teams or groups in wrestling history. I wouldn't put them number 1. They top notch. I don't even know if they top 5. But you got to be older to know who they is, though.
If you know you damn wrestling, you know I'm telling the truth. Let's go to number 4 on the list, please. Give it to me right there. Bam! Right here. Put it out there. Don't keep me waiting. Okay. Can you say?
Off top, you violating. Off top. It's no way. The Rock is number 4? But again, you got to keep in mind, Stephen A. I think Stephen A. like 60, so he I mean, maybe he's not 60, but I think he's close to that. So maybe he wasn't really a fan of wrestling like that, but come on, man.
What the Rock is cooking. The brother is a showman. The brother, and you talk about somebody that's transitioned.
No doubt.
From wrestling to being an absolute movie star. But still doing this thing on the wrestling front. I got to give love to with the Rock.
Shout out to the Rock. Hey, shout out to the Rock. Hey, you can't. One thing about it, even if he ain't number 1 on this list, he got the number 1 pockets on this list for sure. Cause hey, he went on to become an A-list actor, and I ain't see that coming. I don't know if y'all did, but shout out to Rock.
Hey, 4-3 though. Give it right here. Give it to me right here, please. Bam! I am a good American. Remember Hulk Hogan? Remember what?
I got to pause. Look, I don't know how y'all feel about the pause, but I'm just saying I got to pause. If you right now doing this revisionist history because you heard a little phone call where you was talking about the N-word. Okay, right, he was racist or prejudiced, whatever. At the end of the day, but yeah. Hawk was like that.
He brought to the table. You remember when he body slammed Andre the Giant at the Silverdome in Detroit, Michigan? Did you see the crap back when you're talking about big events in this day and age? Tell me, did we mention?
By the way, Andre the Giant, he was a phenomenon. I remember when I was a kid watching Andre the Giant was just special just because he was just so tall. By the way, I'm gonna do my top 5 at the end of the video.
Do it without all time greats, right? Not number 2 though. Give it to me. Now, this is Ric Flair, baby.
Ric Flair, okay. I like that.
Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. How could you have a top wrestling list of all time and not have this man on the list of the most marketable star? I would say in the history of pro wrestling aside, a Hulk Hogan, of course. He ain't number 1. This is just me, dog.
I ain't mad at that.
It was the intro.
I ain't even got anything to say.
Walk to the arena. Maybe it was what he did when he went like 175 and 0 to start his career. Put it up there right now, please. Number 1. Wow.
What?
That's my guy right there. Goldberg himself. So we got Goldberg, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan.
I disagree.
Road Warrior. That's my list. You put a list together without Stone Cold?
RC just stole my look. How you put a list together without Stone Cold, dog? Like, what is you doing? A top 5, you gonna put the Road Warriors right there and not put Stone Cold nowhere on the list, huh? Stephen A, you know what, Stephen A? Let me do my list, because you tripping, dog. Hold on, let me see. Let me pull it up now. That was cool. It was a cool, decent little list, but incorrect. So, my top 5. Hold on, let me set my seat. Ugh. This joint be going all the way back. My top 5. Look. Honorable mentions. I could probably do 10 honorable mentions, but I'm gonna just do 2. Bret Hart. Bret Hart, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Y'all know the slogan. If you was around back then, you know the slogan, man. So he was that dude, you know what I'm saying? His finishing move, what was it? The sharpshooter. All right, now the next one, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels. Hey. He was always what was that championship called? Intercontinental. He was always the Intercontinental champ. Shawn Michaels was that dude though, for real. Okay, so at 5, I wrote the list. I put the list down because I'm like, I don't want to forget. I really had them 2 at 5, but I had to swap them out because at 5 I'm gonna go Sting. I gotta go Sting at 5, man. Sting. Back in the day, Sting used to carry the WCW. You know what I'm saying? This is back when it was a WCW and a WWF, not WWE. It was the World Wrestling Federation. Sting used to carry that joint, you know what I'm saying? So I got to go him at 5. 4, I got to go to Dead Man. I got to go Undertaker, you know what I'm saying? Undertaker at 4. You already know. Him and the pallbearer, you know, it was just electrifying. Like when you first seen him, again, I was a kid when he came out. So I'm like, man, who is these? When they start coming out with people like him, he was like the first one that I was like, that was like kind of spooky that I remember. So you had Undertaker that was kind of spooky. You had Kamala. Kamala might have been before him. I don't remember. You had Kamala. You had Papa Shango. So he started like a genre if he was the first one. I think he was the first one though. So 4, Undertaker. Number 3, I gotta go to Rock. I gotta put the Rock at number 3 on my list too. You know what I'm saying? But I think he was 4 on Stephen A. But I gotta put in number 3. You know what I'm saying? You know what he did in the ring. He went on to become one of the biggest movie stars still today, in the world. Most electrifying, you know what I'm saying? He come with the people's elbow. Smack talk on 10,000. The Rock was that, you know what I'm saying? Number 2 on my list, the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan, man. Again, I'm gonna say it again. We could do the revisionist history and all that. If you wasn't a Hulkamaniac back in the late 80s, early 90s, like me, I don't know if I could trust you. I just don't know if I could trust you. Oh, another honorable mention, to take it back to that, my bad, because this was his rival, Ultimate Warrior. I used to go so crazy when Ultimate Warrior ran to the ring, man. And then he get to shaking the what's his name? Shaking the ropes. Yeah. But number 2 is Hulk Hogan, man. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't a Hulkamaniac, I don't know what you was doing. Number 1, the Rattlesnake, man, Stone Cold. That's why I say Stephen A. was violating with that list. I don't know what he was doing. How you got a list without Stone Cold? Like maybe he had a run-in with Stone Cold or something, and we don't know about it. Because there's no way you do a list without Stone Cold. Stone Cold is really, honestly, Stone Cold is the he probably the reason why. Yeah, he is. He the reason why we had the Attitude Era. Like, I feel like if it wasn't no Stone Cold, it wouldn't have been no Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, this back when they used to pick the mic up and get to really chopping it up and, you know, talking smack to each other. They did it back in the day, but they ain't do it like they did it at that time. You know what I'm saying? So, Stone Cold the GOAT to me, man. I don't care what nobody say. But yeah, so this was a nice little video, nice little top 5. I could have really did top 10, top 15, honestly. I ain't gonna even lie. I started watching wrestling in like 8th grade. It was just, some people say wrestling is back right now. Like wrestling is, but I'm too old for it now, man. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, like the video for me, man. Like the video, comment. Who was your top 5? Let me get your top 5. Was it like mine? Was it like Stephen A? Do you put Triple H? I know a few people that have put Triple H up there too, though. You know what I'm saying, for real. But he ain't in my top 5. He was cool with the pedigree. He was cool, but he ain't in my top 5. So, in the meantime, man, I'm gone. I'm gonna probably do a follow-up though to this video. I don't know if I said that. So Thursday I'm gonna be dropping that. All right, man. I'm gone.